I think I'm gonna wait till I get 3 likes before we start. Now you're not liking this video. What you're liking is the content of this channel. So if this is your first time here, then you won't be able to do that because you don't know the content of this channel. So I'm not counting on you. I'm counting on the return, those who are returning to this channel, who are familiar with my content. And I'm asking for 3 likes. Make it 5. Yeah, I get 3 all the time. It's not hard to get 3 likes. Make it 5. I may go up. I may go up to 10 likes. Because this is a very important report I'm going to give to the community. This is a very important report I'm giving to the tribes. So I want to see how many of y'all really want it. Because if I'm just giving what I consider very important intelligence to our community, to the world community, because what benefits us benefits the world. If I'm giving very important intelligence, at least I consider it very essential, but you don't value it, then it doesn't warrant me to continue to give it. It's like you don't want it, or you're not ready for it, or you don't appreciate it. So I'm not reading no comments right now. So let's stop wasting your energy writing. I want at least 5 likes based on the content that you have received from listening to this channel, because I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for donations. I'm just looking for a little concern. You can say love, but I'll say like. Appreciation for the work I'm doing. And if I don't see it, I'm gonna just keep it to myself, because yeah, I like to benefit other people. I like to benefit Africa. This is really about Africa. Y'all people are really behind the time. You do not know what's going on. 3 countries out of 54 countries knows what's going on. 51 countries of that vast continent are still colonies. And what measure of freedom they've had for the last 165 years? Well, really, that's when it was divided. They haven't really had the freedom, so-called freedom. They haven't really had that over 80 years, 70 years. In my lifetime, you haven't experienced real freedom. And because you refuse to come together and unite, guess what? You are being recolonized. Africa, listen, you are being recolonized. This is a message to the leaders on that continent. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think that the marginalized community in America have any influence to change the policies in America? Clearly, you can see that is not the case. So, with that simple logic, why would you allow a colonizer, proving his colonization methods among his own country, why would you invite him into your country thinking it's going to be to your benefit? And I'm not blaming America for what they're doing. They're trying to survive. I want you to think of this fact. I want you to just consider this fact. Because I've always been a thinker. And I used to wonder, why is the so-called Western countries always living so well? Only 25% of the world, when 75% of the world lives in poverty. How is that done? What master plan was that? This has been the case. This has been the case at least for the last 250 years. Have you considered that if you had your wealth intact, I'm speaking of these so-called, because the country is not poor. I really have to watch my language when I say poor countries. The countries are rich, rich in natural resources, rich in talent, energies of the people, in spite of having their resources undeveloped. But why are they living in poverty? Why are they impoverished? Well, I haven't got my 3 likes. It's been 10 minutes. So I'm going to stop right here. I told you I'm not reading no chat. I don't see a lot of people here who want this, so I'm going to leave it right there. I've already told you what's happening, so I don't need to really say any more. I was going to be more specific, but I'm not going to do that. So if you want me to give this information, you got to get more people to the channel. You got to share and like. It's on you. You got to do the work. If you appreciate the message, I thank you for being here. But it makes the message very inconsequential if just a few people want to hear it. No one has given me any advice. Okay, you're doing this wrong. You need to do this. You need to do that. So I'll just keep it to myself. But let me just leave on this note. Africa, the scramble is on. You're going to lose all the little freedoms you've gained in the last 60, 70 years. The Sahel is the only sovereign countries in Africa. Nigeria is invited the colonials to come back and recolonize Africa because y'all haven't got it together. Your leadership is corrupted. That's the only way that could happen. So don't complain when the colonization takes place because you could have prevented it. Just a little integrity, self-love for your people, but you didn't have it. You was able to be sellout. You wanted the trappers of success, which is their money. You wanted that more than you wanted your freedom of your people. So you sold out your country. You have sold out your soul, and that's a hell of a condition. So you will be in hell for making those choices. Well, that's the message. I don't know what else to say because I don't have a lot of people here who want to hear it. Those who are here do not seem it as important enough to invite others here. And I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. You know, I have laws that I got live my life by, and one of them is I can't give you something sacred if you don't deserve it. And proof of whether you deserve it or not is if you even want it. I'm not going to give you something you don't want, you didn't ask for. So get a bigger crowd here, get more people here, because it's pitiful the respect I'm getting here. It's my fault because I'm not doing what you want me to do. See, this is how YouTube operates. You got to follow what the audience want. I don't do that. I'm free and independent. I do what I want.